Hey guys, welcome back to another Mythic Legions review. We have the Goblin Snag up for review today. On the side of the package, we have a picture of Snag along with the short story on his lore. On the back of the package, we have some new 2.0 art along with some lore on the Mythic Legions universe. Let's get them out. Like all other Mythic Legion figures, they come in collector-friendly packaging, easy to remove without damaging anything. Snag is the sneaky, mischievous goblin who loves to steal whatever he can get his hands on. Goblins are often ignored as nothing more than pests, giving Snag the advantage while skulking around. Snag's skill at stealthily stealing goods and learning information over time has won him great favor with the King Goblin. Let's check out the details. Snag has a large grin on his face, showing off his sharp teeth. We notice his small yellow eyes with his brow sculpted with many wrinkles. His blue hood has large stitches down the center, giving it a raggedy look. On the side we can see just how large the nose is sculpted, and we can notice slots on his hood to let his pointy ears out. The hood has wrinkles and it's sculpted with a few folds to give it that cloth-like appearance. On the chest we have a dark brown armor with tons of scratches, grime, and dents on it. We can see the armor wrap around to the back with more grime all over it. We have 4 sockets on the back, but we will only be using the 2 in the middle for the shoulder armor later on. The armorless shoulder is painted entirely black, giving the appearance of a skin-tight clothing and gives the figure a more slim look. The arms use a leather gauntlet studded with 3 blue gems in the center. The gloves are also made out of a leather material. On the front of the belt, we have a ton of details in this area. We have a giant gold buckle in the center holding multiple straps. Hanging below, we have layers of leather armor studded with golden rivets. On the side we have more of that leather studded armor attached to a golden plate at the top. And on the other side we have a silver colored version, giving it more of that scavenged mismatching armor look to Snag. On the back we have a small leather piece that protects the backside, and we can see a ton of scratches and grime from being well worn. The legs have black thighs with bronze leg armor. We can see a lot of grime here with some scratches in the sculpting. We finish up the figure with boots of bronze layers stacked over each other. Let's check out the articulation. We have a ball jointed head with a neck that rotates, shoulders that open and rotate, elbows that bend and rotate, a rotating forearm, and a wrist that bends up and down and rotates, a ball jointed chest, rotation at the waist, legs that open and move forward and back, rotation at the thigh, a knee that bends back with slight rotation, ankles that rotate, along with the rotating foot that bends up and down. Let's see what Snag comes with. We get a pair of brown antlers. They're meant to be prizes that Snag stole or harvested. They have pegs to attach onto helmets that have slots for helmet accessories. The horns install into certain types of helmets by socketing them into the sockets on the side. The banner accessories can also accept the horns as they share the same socket as the helmets do. We get a single black horn for Snag to carry around also. It fits on helmets too, but we only get one side of it. We get a standard short sword painted silver. We get another standard two-handed sword with a bronze hilt. We get a small dwarven dagger in a gold and silver paint job. And we get a really well sculpted bone dagger. It's made of a large bone with spikes and a blade riveted onto it. We get a pair of mismatched shoulder armor. To install the shoulder, you match the pegs to the socket on the back. They have a bit of rotation to get out of the way of the shoulder articulation. We get a pair of adapters to use with the wing accessories if you wanted to attach them to this figure. We get a pair of belts that fits the smaller 2.0 bodies. Snag has so much character packed into this figure, I immediately love this figure. His scavenging lore is really complemented by the sculpting and accessories he comes with. Almost everything he has is mismatched and mixed from other races' accessories. He's definitely one of the more fun figures in the Mythic Legions toy line. Snag's face sculpt adds a ton of character to this figure. His large grin on his face can both equally be as passive as something as mischievous or an evil grin of a killer. The bright colors are also a nice change of pace from the heavy use of dark armor and grim look most figures have. Accessory wise, Snag has some great value to the figure. The extra horns can be equipped on other figures, and even if you don't have other figures, they still act as trophies for Snag himself. He carries a total of 4 weapons, one of them being the bone dagger that has an amazing sculpt and look to it. Snag's random accessories again complement his scavenger look very well. Overall, he's a great figure. I couldn't see a goblin army complete without at least one Snag figure. 4 Horsemen Studios did a great job with the head sculpt. The goblins in the 2.0 release have had a very unique and expressive faces so far that really pushed the figures over the edge. I highly recommend picking up any of the goblins, especially Snag. Definitely check them out the next time they're up for sale. Alright guys, that's it for this review. More reviews are coming up soon, and check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.